The mind is everything. What you think is what you become.
Welcome back, guys. This is lesson 3 on the psychology of comfort and discomfort. We're here to understand the psychological dynamics involved because they can help us navigate these experiences and behaviors more effectively. 1. Understanding the nature of comfort and discomfort. These are complex psychological states influenced by many different factors, including past experiences, beliefs, perceptions, etc. According to research, comfort zones exist to keep us alive. These are perspectives that are deeply rooted in our DNA to keep us comfortable and safe. But they're only subjective experiences. It's all make-believe. Because it's so deeply rooted in you, you believe so strongly about your comfort zones and that they must be there for a reason. But I think you need to look at a few of those reasons and rethink a few of those reasons and then challenge a few of those comfort zones. 2. The role of perception in comfort and discomfort. Our perception of a situation is what we think the situation is. It's what tells us whether we should be or whether we can be comfortable or not. This is where it gets interesting, and also how we can start cracking the code and reprogramming our brains. Buddha once said, "The mind is everything. What you think, you become." Next time you feel uncomfortable, think back a few hours later and really try to understand why. This reflection needs to take place a few hours later, but does need to happen. When you try to understand why you feel or why you felt off and uncomfortable about a certain situation, then try challenge why you felt off. You may have just had a belief that was false. And then once you believe it is false or it was false, it becomes a lot more easy to challenge that belief and that way of thinking that you've unfortunately been stuck in. 3. Coping mechanisms for dealing with discomfort. When you are dealing with discomfort, you need to have a few tricks up your sleeve or a few coping mechanisms to alleviate the stress and make life a little easier when it is difficult. Firstly, don't give any weight or importance to these emotions that you will naturally feel. You'll only increase them and give them power. If we allow our environment to make us feel a certain way and we let those negative and fearful feelings creep in, they will completely dominate us. So my advice to you is give yourself something to think about. Give yourself a strategy or a goal during that activity so that you can fill your mind with something before your environment fills your mind for you. Because when your mind is filled by your environment, it's generally with anxiety and negative thoughts. Instead, if this is your first time doing whatever it is you're doing, or the first time you are with a social group that you are currently with in this sticky situation or uncomfortable situation, accept that you're not necessarily going to dominate the scenario or the situation. This situation might include embarrassing moments for you. That's all part of the experience. You will come out wiser. Once you've been in the situation once or twice, maybe 3 times, you will be completely comfortable with the situation. You have now become comfortable with something that you were uncomfortable with. In other words, you've grown and you've learned and you've become wiser, bigger, better, stronger. It's simple. In order to grow, you need to become comfortable with the uncomfortable. You're probably just uncomfortable because you've never done it before. So find a way to do it. Doesn't matter how you do it. What matters is that you do it. Don't focus on acing it or dominating or succeeding the first time. Just do it. Just focus on doing it. See you guys soon.
Laugh off the embarrassing moments. They'll forget and you'll learn.